what would it be like to just live in a total love vibration? Like just, can we do that? Can we be St. Francis of Assisi? Can we be the Dalai Lama? Can we be Father Greg Boyle? Can we be these people that just vibrate loving joy in the Baha'i faith? That's Abdul Baha, who's the perfect kind of embodiment of a loving way of being in the world. So many great Hindu gurus and swamis and thinkers have been able to, tiptoe toward that. But what are the barriers for us for love, Anne? And how can we be total vibrating love machines?
Well, I'm not positive that this side of the grave I'm going to be a total vibrating love machine.
Okay.
But I think you exude love.
Let's stop.
You exude love. I mean, I can see you just being brought to tears by people being tenderhearted with you and letting you be really vulnerable. I can see who you were at 6. I can see who you were at 3. And I can see who you are at this age, that you're love with skin on. And I feel like, what this horrible Bonnie said to me 37 years ago, Annie, watch the self-talk, because my self-talk, I harsh myself, and I wouldn't harsh you. I would, if you handed me something to read, I wouldn't go, God, Rainn, put it away and let's revisit it in 2025. I would be so amazed that you had produced something and that it was your heart and soul. If you're handing me something to read, it's the very best you've got of your heart and soul and your brain, your experience, your strength, your hope, and you hand it to me. And I would receive it that way, but we're not that way with ourselves. And I'm not that way with myself. But one thing that has helped me a lot is something I heard in recovery, which I'm sure you're familiar with, which is Chuck C. Telling the story of the priest who helped Bill Wilson get the AA off the ground in the 30s, who said to Bill, sometimes I think that heaven is just a new pair of glasses. And I was on the road for 3 weeks, just until a couple days ago, and on a book tour, and I brought 2 pairs of glasses that are the same prescription, so that when I was being a certain judgmental way or having shame because of like a review or anything, I just changed glasses. I would physically change glasses.
Wow.
And I'd think, let's put the good glass, let's just see the love everywhere. And it's like another love person besides the Bob and, the people that we've mentioned that are just seem to be the embodiment of love was Brother Lawrence. And he talks about the practicing the presence of God. And that was his path, that you practice the presence of God. And that what I'm normally practicing is who's to blame is something I'm good at, and whose fault this is that things aren't going better, and how I have got to get away from this or that or the other, or a person or whatever. Or I'm thinking about, because the 2 things I think that you started this part of the conversation off on are what are the impediments, and I would say one. It's just, for me, I think you're fine. You really do exude love. You're like a child. And
Thanks.
It's that endless judgment. This is good. This is bad. This I need. This I don't need. This I got to go. This I'm out of here. This I have 2 to 3 minutes for. This I know you and I could talk for the rest of the day, right? If we wanted to.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and that endless snap judgment. This is good, this is bad. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Grace is spiritual WD-40. Grace is unearned love. Grace meets you exactly where you are, but grace doesn't leave you where it found you.
The Soul Boom Podcast. Subscribe now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you get your stupid podcasts.